Alright, I'm tired as shit because I ate too much candy like a dumbass. Let's do a race. Gotta go fast. This is the Soulthirst race. That means when you kill a rare dude, you get really hungry and you steal everyone's lunch. This one starts in like a minute. A minute or two. Alright, so I've got two sorts of strategies for races. They're both based around fire damage because I'm not good at races and fire damage is an easy way to kill shit fast. I use Flame Totem and Fire Trap on a Templar, along with Flame Dash for getting around. And that makes me good at video games, I guess. It's fairly safe, you can go decently fast. On the Witch, I like to go with a Firestorm instead of the Flame Trap. This Firestorm's really fucking good. And you can turn it into the most ridiculous fucking damage output if you go for a concentrated effect when you do that one quest that you turn into Silk. It's really good for killing the Vol Oversoul with Flame Totem. And also listening to new music for the first time. Some of it's probably gonna be trash. I always fucking miss one attack on that dude, I swear. No, fuck. Oh god. That was quite a start. Take off the armor, because the armor slows you down. I guess ideally you would just never use armor. Fuck. Move only. There we go. A little bit extra spell damage. Here's big guy McLarge-Huge. ED. It's a really exciting boss battle. You hold down the right click, and sometimes you hit 1 or 5. Alright, I did it. He's dead. Technically you should take that other stuff, but I don't really care. I'm identifying that because it's a good item. Yes, destroy. Go immediately to Tarkley and you take the Freezing Pulse because that's a good spell. I don't care about that thing anymore. Freezing Pulse is way fucking better than Magma Orb or Lightning Tendrils or whatever that last one is. I don't remember. Let's see, we got the layout right away because it's the same layout for all players, you see? Minimap is revealed. We're just gonna not give a shit about any of these guys because they're just not worth it. Taking the waypoint because you should. Alright, now I'm at the title. Who's it? The races always seem to have the same layout when it's the same layout for all players, and what I mean by that is between races it does not change. This is where I kill a few dudes so that I can hit level 2. There we go. I put it into that one, the defensive option. Because early on, the damage bonus of, what, like 14%? Like, my spell does, like, 10 damage. It adds a single point of damage. It's literally not worth the point. But all that energy shield I just got, that gave me, like, 15%, maybe 20% extra health. And that's really good. Plus it's helpful for not dying, which is really helpful against, I forget his name. Why the hell did I fucking cast that 3 times in a row? The dude that lives in the prison and he gets mad. Okay. Take the little shoes, and then we do this. Because this will put us in town faster. I don't care about that thing, I just want the Quicksilver. I'm selling all my potions like an idiot. Because that way I can have a big potion. And I'll hit level 3 pretty quickly. So hopefully this is not a horrible idea. I'm used to having 1 more life flask than that. I don't know why. So this first part, I'm gonna kill some shit, even though it's not really optimal at all. Not much, but a few. Preferably when they line up in such a way that Freezing Pulse can just take a huge fucking shit on them. Or when they have to die to get out of my way. I'm really only killing stuff for the flask charges, just so that I can get through with more Quicksilver safely. There we go, got the glyphs. Here's a blue pack. Step 1 of going fast or grinding levels. Always kill blue packs. Literally always. I want that ring, because it's good. I want this robe. And now I can start taking spell damage passives. Blue packs are worth an assload of experience for whatever reason. So they're pretty much always worth killing unless you're, for some weird reason, like 10 levels above the area. I don't know. I'm gonna ignore that unique because I really don't care. Because I don't really do any damage against a single target. It's a waste of my time. And it's not really likely to be dropping anything good. Level 4. I'm not gonna worry about getting that quest reward for reaching this place until after I kill the Dweller. It's probably more optimal to kill this guy after doing some grinding on the ledge. Because, you know, the ledge is the best. But, I don't really care. I prefer to play the races safe. Because unless I get a really fucking good item, like the time I found the fire trap gem, just like in the prison, on a character that wouldn't get it, I mean. Unless I get something like that, I'm gonna play it safe, because I'm just gonna die. If you're lucky, this guy will be frozen with the freezing pulse right as you deal the killing blow on his first half of health. And then you skip the entire second form, and that's nice. Not that it matters too much. He doesn't resist cold in either form. Okay, nothing of value. I want that Scroll of Wisdom, and I'm just gonna break these barrels. Okay. Go back through. Spend the skill point. Then we talk to Tarkley. And he'll give us the cold snap. You snap your fingers and they go boom. Alright, we got another skill point. For the rest of the run, I'm basically going to go for raw damage, except for also picking up Deep Thoughts, I think. Because that one's good for not dying. always a rare up this thing for some reason. He usually gets in the way, so I'm just gonna kill him. He also dropped something of value. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. Sword. Not a wand. I'm slowly uncrashing, so that's good. I know, I'll go drink some coffee. Caffeine to help with coming off the sugar rush. Not that I even had a rush. I'm just crashing. So here's the ledge. Kill lots of shit here because it's good levels. I think I want to be level 6 on the high side by the time I leave. I take Cold Snap because it's a good spell for freezing things. It gives you a nice burst, except not really. Cold Snap actually sucks. I'm mostly just using it for the freeze chance. I mean, like, look at this shit. 15 to 22 damage on a 3-second cooldown, I think. A long cooldown. Freezing Pulse does more than that, and it's faster. I'm sure it's got the level advantage, but it's gonna keep having that level advantage. I'm not gonna bother with spending a skill point, because it's still not really gonna add too much. It's more important that I reasonably quickly move. Oh, that's useful. That's really good. That's one thing I think I forgot though. There it is. I have very specific slots that I put the skills on. I don't know why. I always put Totem on Q, Freezing Pulse on W, Flame Trap on middle click, and Incinerate on E. Doesn't matter what class I'm playing as or if I'm racing or what. It's just something I do. See, this is why the ledge is so good. There's so much fucking shit. I guess that's the good thing about the thing. Cold Snap. It's got a reasonably large radius. So he's pretty good for killing shit. And we're coming up on the Zooper. The pagan god. I don't think he's ever worth killing. Because he doesn't fucking drop shit, and he's not worth any experience, and he does all lightning damage, which you're not going to have any resistance to. Unlike with, you know, having armor or evasion to deal with physical damage. It's not so bad on a witch, I guess, because, you know, energy shield is your primary means of defense. But, I don't know. Don't really care. Seems like a huge waste of time. See, that guy's level 9, I'm level 7. I'm actually not super duper far behind. That gap's gonna widen a lot, I know that much. The only problem that I really have with the Soul Eater race is it should be like Headhunter, where there's fucking rare monsters everywhere, so you can actually make good use of the race thing going on, you know? Because with this, you know, you kill a rare enemy, you get the Soul Eater for like 20 seconds, I think. And then you don't get to do anything with it. Acceleration Shrine's really nice. I think the damage dealt by Cold Pulse, yeah, I know it decreases with distance, but I think it's actually like based on time. So that means that's useful. The enormous projectile speed bonus from an Acceleration Shrine makes the spell really good. Not that it's a bad spell in the first place. Unlike Cold Snap. I guess Cold Snap would actually be pretty decent for some kind of retard freeze build. Where you just look to keep dudes frozen with a really high bonus freeze duration and high freeze chance. Either she has added lightning damage, which is good. The minion damage is worthless. I want to look at his items real quick, because I would like some gloves. I'm going to take the chain gloves. And I'm also going to see if I can buy a large health potion. Yeah, flask. Because if you don't have a large one for Brutus, he's kind of a pain. With medium, you need like 2 or 3 flasks to actually kill him. You can't just go full retard and sit on his dick. Wait. Oops. I was, for some reason, thinking of the layout I usually get, just in normally playing. The second floor is in the bottom right. Nope. Don't want to go like that. Don't care about the skill point right now, because it's not going to go into damage or survival. I go for practical application because it's really fucking good to have, you know, it's like a total 40 or 60% chance to not get fucked in the ass when someone slaps your shit, which is really handy. It also gives you strength and agility and dexterity, which are really useful for using anything that isn't intelligence, because look, I have 14. It's nothing. I can't fucking equip anything if I don't have some decent strength and dexterity. Mostly killing those guys so I can get fast charge. Probably didn't really do that correctly. There's a worthless ring. Because I don't like the mono ring, like at all. Nope. There's some blues. Life regen. Oh boy. Keep chugging that flask and kill these blue dudes, because I want that experience. They give you so much experience, it's great. Okay. I can put the lightning damage on the flame totem, which I guess is alright. It looks like the flame totem does not get the full effect. This, you know, says 1 to 8, but that's showing 0 to 4. And that's got some spell damage bonuses. It's probably like 30% efficiency. I like to open all of these because this is where you can sometimes find useful shit, like potions. You know, you're racing and you're going fast. These are better gloves, just better slots. And I'd actually rather have lightning damage on Freezing Pulse, because it's going to have a way higher DPS. The great thing about once you have a large life flask is you just give zero fucks. You can basically stand in anything he does. Just keep chugging it. And you kill him. Boots worth using. See, all that stuff is good. Good wand, I bet. Oh, that's a really good wand. Look at that. It's fucking trash is what it is. At least he has higher spell stuff. Keep the shield though, that's really fucking good. Gloves and I just wanted to go for it, but I'm not gonna, 'cause that's not really useful. Anyway, I like killing Dweller of the Deep because it makes up for my being slow with leveling in the later sections by giving me an extra skill point. I just forgot what character I was playing as and tried to summon the ball lightning totem. It's kind of retarded. Here are some dogs. They don't really matter. See, I'm still 2 levels behind the lead, which is pretty decent. If I was a little bit faster, I could have actually be the first person in the ship Graveyard Cove. It'd be pretty neat to be able to cave. It'd be pretty neat to do the Captain What's-His-Dick quest and win that prize for the race. Wow. That was like 20 minutes. I also like doing this quest because it's fairly quick, honestly. Let's see. That's kind of weird. Unless he went... Resident Sleeper guy might be thinking he's over-leveled and going towards the Western Forest. I don't know that he should be doing that if he's, you know, not the highest level. Okay. Fortunately, because of how this layout is, you don't actually waste very much time by doing that quest. You know, it's not like it spits you out way over here or something. Don't care. There you go. Die, zombie. Zombie skeleton ghost pirate. Nope, I'm getting my ass handed to me. This guy is fairly dangerous. I guess mostly if you just ignore the what's it? Spectral throw. Ignoring that's gonna get you killed. I'm not rushing back to turn in that thing because I know someone else has first. There's like a minute and a half, maybe 2, between the first guy going in there and me. And as long as I assume that he's not completely fucking retarded, he would be done with that quest about a minute ahead of me. Now I'm gonna go talk to Nessa, and she's going to give me clarity? No. She gives me Firestorm. It's Tarkley that has the clarity. I go with clarity because it's It's quick and it gives you the amount of regen you need. There's also not really much else of value in there. I forget which one of those is Flame Dash, but I don't really need that. I mean, honestly, first playthrough's pretty fucking easy. Even when you're playing it like this, you know, racing and trying to be quick. It's not exactly super hard. Let's see. Whoop, that's a dead end. At least I found one good song. This is the first one after like 3 hours of listening to music, which is kind of sad. That's just bizarre. Oh right, never mind. I was wondering why I did not have over 100 energy shield. So I usually have that like around the time I fight Brutus. But I guess it's probably because I have the chain stuff and I haven't gotten good equipment otherwise. This thing will help a little. Well, it'll put me at 65. Oh man. So much energy shield. I'm gonna be unkillable. Just like, what's his face? I'm fucking invincible. Nope. I don't know why I took that. I'm not gonna use it. It's not even rare or anything. Mostly just want to run through here. Whoop. Always forget about that dead end. It just feels like the right spot to go up. You can hit level 11 before this boss fairly easily, but it doesn't really matter too much because it would get me clarity, or not clarity. It would be absolutely fucking nothing is what it would get. Or it goes on T, because that's the one I'm least likely to accidentally hit. Reveal sucks. She fucking blows you up with that bullshit shooty bat thing. Does so much fucking damage. At least she doesn't track you while she's still shooting it. Okay. That's the first form down. And here's the second form. She's gonna yell at you. Look out! The freezing pulse that she does doesn't really do any damage. These geysers, they do hurt if you stand in them for too long, but really only the yelling actually hurts. Look at that, I stood in that thing for so long. It does like 10 damage a second, while the yell does like 20. If you get lucky and you find an iron ring, and you have a spare blue gem from some shitty skill, like, say, freezing pulse, cold snap, not freezing pulse, that's the good one. You have that, you can get a sapphire ring, and then you're actually really good for this. Oh, heavy belt. I do want that. Heavy belts give you strength, and strength means more life. don't have any fucking skulls of identify. Guess I'm gonna pick up everything for a little bit. Oh. Forgot how this layout went. I think a lot of the reason I like using the ice spells is just because, you know, you freeze the dudes and then they don't really hurt. Try it. Oop! I just realized I forgot to put my armor on in that fight. That would have helped a bit. Oop. I do want to sell that if I can. Okay. So at this point, it's time to get the offensive stuff, and basically nothing else until I die or this run ends. I mean the race. Oh, here's the blue pack. You always kill the blue packs. Look at that. I got like half a level. Oh, that's another blue guy. Each of them is worth like 5% of your experience bar at this point. At least when you're under-leveled like me. Which you should be. If you're ever in a race and you're over-leveled for the area, you fucked up. You're playing the game wrong. So if you're, if you're over-leveled, you go to the left. I should probably not sell that. Oops, I'm gonna keep that. Oops, and I should sell that too. Unfortunately, second act is a lot more efficient for levels. Someone's going to be finishing this act in, I'm going to say 10 minutes. Even though it is actually a longer act than the first one. And that's just because the, what's it called? The place I'm going to. Chamber of Sins. It's really fucking good for levels. And so is the caverns thing right before the pyramid and the pyramid. They're all really, really fucking good for getting levels going really fast. And that means that once you get into Act 2, you're actually going to level up faster than Act 1. For the most part. There's a corrupted area that's always there. There's no point in going in it. Because in a race, items aren't important. I mean, a good item's gonna win the race, I guess. Like, if you got those fucking bullshit deerskin boots with the enormous movement speed boost after throwing a trap, and I think we're supporting our high-level trap gen. Not that that matters too much. You mostly just use... Like, fire trap's good because of how you can throw it and then run away and still get the experience from killing things. But anyway, those boots are really good, and if you were to find those, you would be owning everything. Alright, Firewalker has begun. We're now transitioning into the fuck you phase of this. This is about when I usually have it. Firestorm's a good spell. It's also good with faster casting, but I'm not going to be applying that, I don't think. Normally you would just go straight to the upper right for the race, but there's guaranteed blues. Like the upper right is where the stairs down are. This map has guaranteed blues in all the spots where the stairs aren't. So you can get an ass load of experience from here, which is nice. I don't care about that ring. I have clarity. Go with a bigger mana flask. Got where I was supposed to go for a moment. But this one, I really want to be stacking up damage. Because a lot of the enemies in this act are slow, and therefore really easy to avoid, so you don't actually need much in the way of defenses. Look how fucking good this spell is. Such a good spell. There's a corrupted area here. It's interesting. Anyway, now that I've got that added fire damage, I'm going to... Oh, maybe not. I think I maybe want to grab the elemental damage past it first. But I want to start stacking up the cast speed that I skipped over when I was first going through the levels. Chain of Sins is great because in the span of like 3 minutes I gained a level and a half. I'm guessing that guy is probably done with the all this other stuff in this act. I think we've been in this act for a little while now. I really wish I could get a greater life flask drop instead of all these greater mana flasks. I guess I will take it. Because I can trade it in. I'm gonna pick up that carved wand because later I could possibly trade that in for the next one. I forget the level you should be to do that. Ideally, I want to level up one more time before this boss. Because he's kind of a jerk. It's not horrible, but, I mean, it's not the easiest to kill. Ooh, this room's fucking horrible. There we go. I'm not actually sure what it was that murdered me there. Here's Piety. She's gonna be like, "You're not cool." There she went. Alright, here's the guy. You summon the totem. You press E a bunch. And you press 1 when he hits you. Hit 5 when you're low on the mana. Chug that fucking potion. This guy fucking wrecks your shit. Oop, oop, oop. And pro strat. Right. Don't talk to Helena. Grab the gem. Then talk to Helena. I'm not actually sure if you have to talk to her, I just don't want to risk it. It's a little slow. Let's see, and I can talk to you and you'll give me Herald of... I guess I'll take Thunder. For a moment, I was thinking about an ice build. In which case you would take Herald of Ice. But unfortunately I fucked up and didn't take the waypoint in Crossroads. So this is gonna waste a minute. as well deal with it. You can do the Great White Beast quest for a good belt. I keep not equipping that fucking armor and shield. And you just do that. From what I understand, equipping a shield also puts a slight movement penalty on you. Let's see. Yep. But, it's only 3%. Armor's more like 15% or something. Okay, I guess it's just 3%, unless it depends on the type of armor. I don't know. So here we're going over here to kill the guy. I forget his name. Doesn't really matter too much. This reward is kind of garbage anyways. I think. If I remember right, this guy's reward is just 10% all elemental resist. And I guess if you're starved, that's decent, but I don't know. Got a character in Merciless, and he's pretty much capped out with, I think, 3 passives that actually affect elemental resistance. It's not really hard to get good elemental resistances. Kill him because he's a dumb nerd. And you kill him by throwing down the flame totem and then hitting E a lot. Once all his friends are dead, then you can start right clicking. The problem with this guy is he's a little bitch and he runs away constantly. It's really fucking annoying. He also uses Flicker Strike, which is really annoying if you're having a hard time, because it makes it impossible to just run away and regenerate. Okay. He's dead. We don't care about anything else. No. Don't need to talk to anyone yet. Don't want to go up. Not immediately. Kind of surprised I haven't seen it in Alchemy. I mean, I guess they're kind of rare at low levels. Usually by this point I would have seen at least one. I also usually would have seen a necklace by now. Like, at the very beginning of a race, it can actually be pretty good investment to pick up a coral necklace. Because, you know, 4 life regeneration per second, when you got only 60 health or whatever, makes you really hard to kill. And you can play pretty aggressively. Guess I probably should have thought of that and done that. Alright, so we want to kill Alira, or not Alira, I don't think. Wait, yeah, I think it is Alira. Oh. Take that. That might be useful later. This one's probably the hardest. For The reward is maximum mana, which is really fucking bad. Like the last guy, Oak, is maximum life stuff. Actually pretty fucking good. Because when you put that with, you know, a bunch of maximum life % modifiers, that ends up putting like 100 health on you if you got some good ones. Maybe not 100. Like if you take that whole center ring, the health stuff, it's what, like 6% instead of 12%. It makes the 40 into something like 70, which is a fairly significant amount of additional hit points. Even if you're up there at like 4,000 health. It's still, you know, 2%. So now we're going down here because we want to kill some nerds and steal their lunch money to pay for a toll bridge. Oh, Quicksilver. That's good. It'll let me go faster. There's a bunch of nerds that are really fucking easy to kill. This Captain Artillery guy does like no damage. Freezing Bolts is still decent for single target damage, which is nice. So we opened that, and now we can go back to Lion's Eye's Watch, and that'll get us another skill point, which I'll put into more cast speed, because that's handy. Now we're just going into the upper right, because that's where the Weaver's Nest is. Firestorm does actually work kind of like Fire Trap, in that you can throw it down and then run away. I was kind of hoping that was an old alchemy. Oh well. That guy's going for the first clear of that thing. Not a bad idea considering no one has done that apparently. Oh wait, 16? No. Still slightly better to be using this, what's it? Heavy belt. Cruel Face! This game's got some goofy ones. I found a rare named Rage Face. It was great. I took a screenshot and everything. I noticed the Weaver Nest is always, like the actual Weaver's Nest where the boss is, always seems to be upper right, regardless of layout. So it does make it fairly easy to go through here and go the correct way. I wish I could like pull a rare all the way to right in front of this before I kill it, or somehow magically get one in here. I can't do that. Okay. So basically my goal is to just keep hitting E, because it clears out all the spiders, gives me infinite flask charges, and eventually the Weaver dies. There we go. It's dead. Oops. And now I want concentrated effect. Because that turns Firestorm from a enormous wave clearing to a bullshit killer that wrecks anything that is large, like the Vol Oversoul. Up here, here's Oak, and here's the place. It's faster to just say, hey Oak, I'll take your deal, but I want the skill point. No, I'm gonna help Oak, because he'll give me the health, and that'll help me not die. Okay, still need to go back to Lion's Eye though. This is a reasonably good time to do so. It'll let me refill my class charges. This dumb nerd's gonna tell me about a book he wrote. I don't care. Now I've got the cast speed. This is all I need to kill the Vol Oversoul right here. Ideally I would have a larger health potion. I might buy one right before the boss, if I don't find one. It's nice to have two Quicksilver Flasks, two rares in the same room, standing next to each other. And they're dead. Unfortunately, nothing of value was dropped. But oh well. And this kind of goes in a reverse G, like a mirrored one. You go all the way around and sort of spiral back in towards the center, and then out. And that's how you get through. Fortunately, what's it called? Cold Snap is actually pretty good for holding people inside of a firestorm. So it remains reasonably useful, even after transitioning into a fire damage. Okay. That was a lot of experience, which is good. And now I'm level 17. Concentrated effect. But I'll get that in the pyramid fairly easily. I guess I'll go for, I have no idea. Intelligence. No. I'll go for spell crit. At this point, there's not any good offensive options readily available. I want to talk to Yina, just so that I can buy a potion that doesn't suck. And buy 2 of them. If I was starved for levels, I would go into the Dread Thicket, but I'm not. So now I'm actually seeing lots of rares. these spiders. This is actually worth killing. That was like a quarter of a level. Goodness. And there's some more shit, including some Blue Man group. See, it's a good thing I bought that big potion. I would have died if I hadn't. Because I played stupid. See, I'm just gonna kill all these dudes, because this is... You see, I'm almost level 18. And that is where I want to be for fighting the Ball over Soul. Oh man, a shrine. That's great. I know that the blast radius stuff is a fairly good pick, normally, because the area effect is always good for when you're doing this sort of go fast build, where you just throw down shit and run away while they die behind you. Not that I've been doing enough of that, but because I'm switching Firestorm into concentrated effect, that actually means that the blast radius stuff is actually kind of going to hurt me. I know there's like something on the wiki that says like on Firestorm, increasing the radius of the skill is not going to change the DPS. But that's fucking wrong. And you know why that's wrong? It's really fucking easy. What if you could make the radius of Firestorm so small that every single fireball would hit the same target without missing? Like if it was the size of a regular skeleton, they would all basically fall into the same spot. And most importantly, unless the enemies have point collision detection, where the detection for where they are in relation to whether or not something hits them is just a single point instead of an actual circle representing their size, which I believe is not the case because of these big bear things getting hit. Unless it's like that, you're gonna hit this point where every single fireball is just gonna hit him, because they all fall within the collision radius of the enemy. And at that point, you can see rather trivially that if you increase your radius, you're gonna hit a point where they don't all hit him, like the default radius. So if you really want to maximize the DPS of Firestorm, you want to have the smallest radius you possibly can. And that means concentrated effect. Concentrated effect also has a more damage modifier on it, which is really good. I can kill the Vol over Soul right now. I do want to sort of rush towards it, but I also want to pick up a level, just so that I can get the crit multiplier and damage on spells. That's actually going to be really good. Yeah, there's a corrupted area here too. Putting a lot of those in this race. I guess it's just a good seed. So that's how they do it. Fortunately, I am going to level up about this pack right here, I think. Yep. And now I can disregard everyone else, because there's literally no reason to kill anything. I just need to get in here and activate the nerd. This time I'll actually equip my armor. And now I'm gonna own everything. Look at that, 11% crit chance. Now I will fight the Borb. Oh right, concentration effect. Get on there. Almost forgot to equip that. The nice thing about Firestorm is that with a high cast speed you can lay down a ton of them. It's really handy if you're gonna go with the... Fuck. Hate when he does this shit. It's really handy if you're going for some kind of an elemental status effect build. It's kind of like my Merciless build. I have Ball Lightning with like 35% chance to shock. And Ball Lightning hits so fucking often that I actually pretty much guarantee to apply the shock status. Better have that on the right thing, yeah. And then you combine that with the Elemental Punishment or whatever the fuck, where you do 25% extra damage to shocked or burning or frozen enemies, and then you just fucking destroy, because you're doing almost double damage to anything. That's better. See, there you go. 21 is position 39. Looks like I'm in a pretty decent spot. I'm not going to make it to the docks in time to... 'cause that's the best place to be level grinding. Firestorm also does reasonably well with concentrated effect, you know, clearing lots of nerds out if they clump up a lot, which some enemies really do. Oh, I heard something. Oh. Not get a single alchemy. Didn't get an amulet either. Guess I was a little unlucky. So this is the place you want to farm for the experience. The docks is better, but I'm not going to be able to get there. Basically just keep going back and forth on it. And you get levels fairly quickly. I'm going to collect every little orb I can. Don't really need the scrolls. This is like the only time you can actually make decent use of fucking Soul Eater. Ooh. I like Moonstone Rings. I don't see very many of them. Oh, I can't clip it. Whoops. See Here's the trick. You can just keep doing this over and over and over again. So you get the levels real quick. Still no alchemy. Yeah, that was used for first bits, I think. This is ending in 5 minutes, so there's not really anything else to do here besides keep running this. So up until like level 27, this is a fairly efficient leveling point. And level 20. Oop. Guess I don't really need this anymore. This is actually fairly decent, I feel like. Hey. If I could equip it. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'd sell that for a chromatic, but I'm not gonna worry about it because I'll probably just do this. See if I can find another blue pack. Probably not being as efficient on these run-throughs as I could. I'm gonna start taking area of effect now. I don't really need Firestorm for the single target killing. Some more radius on it will help me clear out these nerds. Man, I'm doing damage. Guess this one good thing about this stuff. Once I build up enough Soul Eater charges, I can actually just blow through this nerd. Just chug those potions. Chug them because you'll die if you don't. Might be able to hit 22. Yeah, I can definitely hit 22. Oh yeah, and a bigger life potion flask. Cook that, see what I can heal better and not die. The Purasol guy, he's probably doing the docks. imagine he's doing the City of Song. Oh, 24, position 39. How many instances I'm going through. I need to spend those points. Probably not going to hit the next level. It'd be nice if I could. I'm also going to try and drag this guy over here to what's-his-face. So this can get me some huge fucking stacks. Just murder these guys. Look at that shit. What a spell. Yeah, 10 seconds. So that's that. I did the stuff. That's probably the best I've ever done, too. Let's look and see. How did I do? Is this the right one? Yep. Now, it's this race right here. Soulthirst. Wow. 4 level spread just in the top 20. Ooh. Rank 63. Let's see what rank I am on which. Rank 21 of 34. What? No, I'm ranked 19. Oh shit. I did it! I'm officially good at video games. I did it when I'm fucking really tired. Woo!